Okay, so continuing the Godzilla versus Giant Robot Marathon. This time I decided to go with Godzilla, the King of the Monsters, again for the Millennium version, versus the Megazord, the Power Rangers initial giant robot. So you've got the King of the Monsters versus essentially 5 teenagers and their prehistoric robots that joined to form a giant biped-style robot that also has a tank mode. So as always, we have the 9 criteria: intelligence, fighting ability, strength, speed, durability, invulnerability, energy projection, versatility, and of course X factor. So you're in this. Intelligence. You've got lizard brain versus 5 teenagers. I know it's kind of close. I'm going to give the teenagers a benefit there, because they also can use the Megazord to contact Zordon to get a little more information if they need it. Fighting ability. You know, ironically, being 5 teenagers, they're all skilled in the martial arts, and the robot is also fairly skilled as well, versus essentially a giant lizard brawler. Strength. Yeah, I'm gonna give the strength advantage definitely to Godzilla, just because what you're dealing with is servos. You're dealing with a giant robot versus a giant radioactive lizard. Speed. I'm also going to give this one to Godzilla. Main reason why is for the Megazord to really move and achieve a decent amount of speed, it's going to take all 5 of them kind of working in unison, versus just the reaction speed of Godzilla herself versus the reaction speed of 5 individual people. You know, so they have to react and then use their power crystals to actually maneuver versus just the actual of just moving. Okay, so now we are down to durability. With this one, I'll probably give this one to Godzilla. I think Godzilla's going to take a better beating than the Megazord, the giant robot. Now we're down to, see, that one was durability. That's the ability to recover. Then we're to invulnerability, which I'll also give that to Godzilla. Godzilla's been able to withstand small arms fire and lasers, lightning cannons, so he's got a better ability of taking damage. You know, whenever you see the Megazord get hit, you see small explosions. Now we're at energy projection. This is just the raw energy projection you can do. So you're kind of looking at the radioactive breath versus what you see from the Megazord. And the Megazord does have a head blast and lots of different sorts of blasts, but I don't think any of those are anywhere near as powerful as Godzilla's breath. So now on to versatility. I'll give that one to the Megazord because in tank mode, could probably put a hurting on Godzilla, but couldn't finish her off. As well as all the other different side abilities that we're looking at. Now that comes down to the X factor. The X factor in this fight, I'll probably also be giving to the Power Rangers. Because if things were to get really bad, they could always break down and become 5 individual robots. They could transform back into tank mode, keep a distance fight, and try to wear it on Godzilla. Or of course they could always call in other Zords, as well as get additional power from Zordon. So if there were to be a straight up fight between the Megazord and Godzilla, I again give Godzilla the win. You know, not saying the Megazord could not win, but I definitely would put more stock into the side of Godzilla defeating the Megazord.